What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of our North Carolina State Wolfpack Dynasty mode. So, obviously, the Houston one last time ended on a sour note. Things did not go as planned. We're taking over. We're starting a new one at North Carolina State, a team that I think is really good on paper this year. They're 1-1 right now. As I record this, they're actually playing in their third game of the season. It's a tight one with Louisiana Tech, so they're underperforming, but I think they're a good team on paper. So without further ado, we're going to kick off. We're going to take a look at the depth chart, take a look at the roster, see how we're lining up. We'll take a look at recruiting, and then we'll just jump right in. So we got Grayson McCall, starting quarterback. He is going to be the dog this year. CJ Bailey is the heir apparent. 6'6", cannon arm, pretty mobile for the size. He is the heir apparent. We just got to hope that he does not transfer out after sitting a year. Jordan Waters, top running back, easy one. Hollywood Smothers is going to be the backup. He is the heir apparent on the roster, although we do probably want to try to bring someone in. Jordan Poole, top fullback. Reed Mitchell and Kendrick Raphael are the backups there. Jordan Poole, coming back from the NBA, of course. You know, gotta be a former Warrior, current Wizard, Jordan Poole. Kevin Concepcion, number 1. Noah Rogers, number 2. Noah Rogers, I'm excited about. Dakari Collins, Wesley Grimes, Jalen Coit, and Terrell Anderson round that out. Anderson's actually really good. He could be a good player for us in the future. Justin Joel Lee, a former UConn Husky, top tight end. He was really high up in the transfer portal this year. He is going to be our starting tight end. I'm really excited for him. I hope that we can use him well and have him be a real threat in the red zone. Anthony Belton at left tackle, Anthony Carter at left guard, Zeke Carell at center. Got Timothy McKay at guard on the right side, and Jakaris Peak at tackle on the right. Davin Van is going to be our starting DN. We got Red Hibbler behind him. We got Travali Price on the right end, Noah Potter behind him. Brandon Cleveland, Nick Campbell, starters at the D tackle spot, although Chaz Wallace is definitely an option to slide up in there if need be. Kelvin McBride, sorry about that. Caden Fordham, Sean Brown, Aiden White, Brandon Cease, and Devin Marshall for DBs. Corey Cooley's up there as well. We got Zach Myers at free safety. Strong safety, we're going to go with Jihad Carter and Devin Boykin to start. Bishop Fitzgerald obviously is an option, and we might actually run one of these guys at a sub linebacker spot. Return man, we got Jalen Coit, Wesley Grimes. Concepcion's going to handle punt returns. Jordan Waters, full-on halfback responsibilities. He's a feature back. He's a senior. Noah Rogers is going to go in at the slot to start, but Concepcion is right there, not far behind if we need him. Davin Van, Travali Price, Brandon Cleveland, and Noah Potter is actually going to slide in as the rush D tackle. Sub linebackers, we're going to go Sean Brown, of course. We're going to give Caden Fordham the start. And then Kamal Bonner is third, and then Cease, Foley, and Jihad Carter is actually going to be the backup slot corner. That's how we're lining up. Really excited for McCall, really excited for Joel Lee and Waters. I think Caden Fordham could be good, and I think Sean Brown could be a monster for us at the linebacker spot. We'll go over the schedule in a second. We're going to take a look at what our recruiting board looks like. The recruiting board, we're going to take a look at just at national rank. We're going after Juan Dove, top wide receiver. We're going after Vince McKelvin. I don't know if we'll land him, but he doesn't have a ton of teams that are interested that also have good pipelines, so we're going to make a push. Levi Amerson, another top wide receiver. He's tiny though, 5'7". Ryland Schaefer, I think we got a pretty good chance at Ryland Schaefer. Dalton Metter. Dalton Metter is a gem athlete. He's a halfback. We want him. He's good. 93 speed, 83 strength. He's going to be a monster halfback, monster power back. James Bredesen. Max Carver, no offer on yet, but we scouted him. Frederick Heflin. Timmy Van Buren. Jeremy Brown. Jamerson Vernon, no offer on him though, but we'll take a look. We're number 3 on him, so I'm actually pretty excited there. Kurt Teague, Juwan Godwin. The goal here is we want to pull in some big dogs. Sinalau, Mitoga, apparently we have Hawaiian kid then. Where's top guy? Hawaiian tackle. Gage Kirkendall, Alex Rasmussen, Miles Marie, Skylar Weaver. Skylar Weaver's a good wide receiver. Prince Asamoah, Jace DeBeer, Ahmad Jolie, James Lennon, Miles Nabuife. Tough name there. I'm never gonna get that one, but you know, got a slight pipeline. He's a gem. We're going for him. Greg Shermer, tight end. Wow, sorry guys, I am misspeaking right now. Quarterback gem. Quarterback gems we're always gonna go after. You can never have too many quarterback gems. The physicals aren't really there. 88 throw power, 83 speed, but worst case scenario, we bring him in, we convert him somewhere else. He's got the size, he's got the gem. Worst case, he sits for 3 years. Donovan Poole, we are going for. Athlete, gem, Pat Ames, Quincy Boyko, Kevin Thomas, Tehran Surratt, Craig Bullitt, another QB gem. Better throw power, not as mobile. Kevin Stubbs, Joel Sherry, Jason McCain, and Avery LaBelle. That runs out our 35 that we're going after. Obviously, we're not going to land all of them, but we're going to give it our very best shot. Without further ado, we'll take a look, I guess, preseason top 25. We are in it. You got the usuals. This is real life. So this is first season. I'm not going to spend too much time going over these because you guys can see, but you can also see NC State number 22. Funny enough, what we are going to be rocking for playbook, I'm going to try to be a little more committed to a single one this time. 4-2-5 defense, North Carolina spread on offense. We want to throw the ball around. We want to get the ball moving. Let's kick it off. Week 0 here. Let's see how we do. No one cuts us out. That's always awesome. We do have a couple transfer risks, but that's fine because I think we're going to be really good. So no week 0 game for us. Let's take a look. I just want to pop on over CFB conference standings. I just want you guys to see the conferences. Fair warning, I think the Pac-12 might be a little messed up. I forgot to reset the divisions to give them the extra game, so I think they might only play 3 games. We'll fix that for season 2. But you see the ACC, we brought over Memphis, we brought over UConn, and we got rid of the Pac-12 teams. Tried to keep the power conferences to only 16 teams. Big 12 took SMU, Big 12 took Texas State, who I think is going to be really good this year in real life. They took Texas A&M back, they got Oklahoma, they got Missouri, they got Texas back. They brought in North Texas, and then they kept Colorado, so I think that's actually a really fun conference. You got Texas, you got Oklahoma, Texas and Texas State, which isn't a rivalry in real life, but Texas State, I mean, if Ohio State can do it, Texas State, if G.J. Kinney stays there and they keep on playing big games, they could be a pretty good team. Got the talent, A&M there, Oklahoma State. I think that's a fun conference. Big Ten, pretty much the normal Big Ten minus the Pac-12 schools. Added Cincinnati, added West Virginia too. We moved West Virginia up there, so West Virginia's got the Penn State rivalry now as a conference game. I think that'll be super fun. I think Cincinnati's right in the heart of Big Ten country. Independence, Notre Dame State as an independent. Mountain West, the Mountain West got plundered. It is what it is, but they are still existing. They're still not a bad conference, but they're not great. The Pac-12 is reborn. Washington, Oregon, Boise State, Arizona State, or Oregon State, Utah, USC, Fresno State, Cal, UCLA, Washington State, Colorado State, Stanford, Arizona State, BYU, San Diego State. That's a good conference. That is regional. That is power schools. That is what the Pac-12 should be in real life. SEC here because they lost a few of the Texas teams. They lost Oklahoma, so they got Tulane, they got USF, and they got UCF to backfill. I think that's a good conference once again. Sticking to regions, sticking to good teams. Tulane's really good. USF's not bad, and UCF's a very good team. And then you just got the Sun Belt, generic Sun Belt. You know what it is. Week 0, let's recruit. So a lot of fun here. We're gonna sort by player interest. We're obviously going to prioritize the higher ranked players. This is a 4-star from North Carolina. We're not even going to worry about scouting him. We're offering him. We're going for him. We got the purple tier, highest tier you can be. We're going to go for it. Same with Jace DeBeer, 4-star in North Carolina. We're targeting him. The 4-star Hawaii kid, only 3 offers. BYU does have the pipeline, which is going to be tough to overcome. We're going to give it a shot. Marie, 4-star, only 3 offers. We're going for him. Van Buren. Van Buren's got a lot of interest from good schools. We're going to go for him. Kurt Teague is us in Minnesota. Minnesota can't have a Georgia pipeline, right? They do. They match us in a Georgia pipeline. That's incredible. Quincy Boyoko. We're not. We can't really scout because we got too many guys here that we have to worry about. Kevin Thomas. Same deal. We're just going to DM. I think we're the only offer on him, so we got time. Pat Ames, same deal. We just want to make sure that we keep the lead there. Cantrell, same deal. Just want to make sure we maintain a lead. Kevin Stubbs. North Carolina kid, 3-star. Just want to maintain it. Joel Sherry, same deal. We're just going to maintain. That's kind of my strategy. If we're the only offer, I'm not going to rush it. Obviously, you risk someone coming in, and in an online league, this is not going to work because someone will come in an online league. But here, if we're the only offer, I don't want to potentially get in a bad spot. Jason McCain, he's not a quarterback. He could be an athlete elsewhere, but he's not a quarterback. We're just going to DM him. Avery LaBelle he's good. He got the strength, so we're going to just keep him at arm's length. And then Craig Bullitt, good quarterback. Once again, we're going to play the slow game with him. A couple guys that were number 2 on here, Ahmad Jolie. Prince Asamoah. Prince Asamoah is a great name. He likes us. Free safety. We'll give him the 50 there. Ryland Schaefer, DT. See, these guys are kind of tough because you gotta weigh the pros and the cons. Like Vince McKelvin, we're not going to overcome Nebraska. We're not going to overcome Wisconsin. He's probably a lost cause there. Dalton Meter. I don't think we're going to be able to overcome Purdue. I don't think we're going to be able to overcome Indiana. We'll see. Donovan Poole. We're going to go for him. He's only got 1 offer. We're going to push hard for Donovan Poole. He's a gem. He's a pretty good player. Greg Shermer. Only 1 offer. It's Nebraska. We're gonna. It's so tough. It's so tough. He doesn't have any offers. We're pushing hard for this kid. Vince McKelvin. He's the one. We're probably not gonna be able to land. Levi Amerson. We gotta push hard for Levi Amerson. Number 9 player in the nation is open to coming here, so gotta at least give it the old college try, right? Now we're starting to run low. We gotta start being a little picky. We're gonna DM Jawan. We're gonna DM Ahmad. We just want to make sure that these guys stay interested in us, stay available to us. James Lennon. We are not gonna DM because TCU, Texas Tech, they got pipeline. TCU doesn't. Okay. We'll DM him. James Bredesen, a good lineman. Shoosh. 50. And then last but not least, we will go Jeremy Bramham. And we're just gonna search his social media. So that's how we're gonna line up for the initial recruiting week, week 0. That's a tough one. You don't have as many hours as I was hoping for, but we'll see what we can do. On to the next. That's pretty simple there. Most of it's gonna stay the same for next week too. It's only gonna be if any guys lock us out, but I don't think anyone that we have hours on will lock us out. A lot of guys hit their top 8 schools. It's pretty common here early. Still a couple potential transfer risks. We do play a game. NC State, Virginia, week 1. Virginia lost their week 0 game. Recruiting actually doesn't have to change at all, but we are just going to give it a quick check. So let's go. Interest, of course. Levi Emerson likes us. See, that's why we're pushing hard for him. Skylar Weaver, DeBeer, yep, perfect. All of these guys are interested. That is awesome. Number 1, number 2 on all of these dudes. Even the number 3s are great. Modularly, we actually fell down his list. That's fine, though. That's fine. Greg Shermer locked us out. Greg Shermer is going to be a Cornhusker. Dalton Meter, dang, I want Dalton Meter, but we're gonna have to pass on him. Same with Vince McKelvin, we're gonna take him off our list. Max Carver, we're number 9. We are right there. We'll wait one more week. Juan Dove, same deal, number 2 player in the nation, and he's open to coming here. We're gonna hope that we stay in that top 8 for Dove, and we'll adjust as we can. Because I also don't want to recruit too many players and then not be able to land transfers. I'm big on transfers, especially these real guys. A lot of these guys, cool names, guys I would love to have. But we're gonna play this first home game of the season here against Virginia. We're gonna go full blackout. So we want alternate full blackout against Virginia at home. You know, typically we only play the offense. I'm gonna stick with play the offense here for this. But we might get a few full games in the future, which is gonna make sure the opponent's wearing white. Awesome. And without further ado, let's kick this off. Let's get Grayson McCall in charge. Jordan Waters, Jolie, Concepcion, Sean Brown. Let's Chad Fordham. Let's get this going. I'm excited. Look at us. Full stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're the home team. Gotta rub the statue. Full blackout. Was the arena full blackout too? No. A lot of black though. A lot of black.
Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see,
the matte helmets, these are sick. That's one thing I was really bummed about with Houston, is that Houston didn't have the Oilers edition, the baby blues. Baby blues are so nice. A dynasty as a Florida International could be sick if they have their Florida Vice, Miami Vice jerseys. Let's get ready to go. This is a conference matchup. We have a conference matchup nice and early. We're going to start off nice and easy. We're going to go RPO. They're pressing up. I'm thinking it's going to be a handoff, but we'll see. Not a handoff. Send it. Perfect.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
One of the things that makes
easy one there, easy one there. We're gonna go PA boot.
If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra.
They're pressing up on B. We're gonna send him.
Right there.
Off the play fake on first down.
Quick one, Jolie. Perfect.
Short pass to the tight end. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard
counter.
gain and a first down.
Ooh, this could be a really good play. If we get good blocking, this is it. Not great. Lineman never got to second level. Lead option.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter.
Grayson called great decision. I made the wrong read, but he bit down late.
So let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season?
Zone fake jet.
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like
oftentimes
it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up.
Jordan Waters, good run, good run, good run. 4 yards.
Conference game in the ACC for your team.
So guys, over the last few years, there has been seismic changes.
RPO read swing. As you guys know from the Houston Dynasty, this is one of my favorite plays.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where
this
they
is
see
an awesome play. It's one where you can almost pencil in, 5 yards a clip. You're not really going to ever break for a big touchdown from it. But I mean, if the linebacker runs with the swing, middle's wide open for the handoff, and vice versa. If the linebacker stops to the handoff, the swing is going to be wide open. As long as the wide receivers get that good block, it's money.
It's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
We're going to hand it off here. Good run, good run. Yep, perfect. Oh, lay the lumber. Lay the freaking lumber. We're fine here, we're fine here. What do we want to do? Handoff? Do we want to run an RPO maybe? Let's go with an RPO. Read Y flat. I like this one.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score.
Jolie, get in the end zone. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
nice job by the defense.
Well, we're at the 2-yard line. We're going to go with the stretch here.
They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing
Try to
game
get Jordan
in a lot of
Waters
different
off the
situations.
edge.
That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy
Got the
down.
power. Got, oh, okay, okay.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Any design QB runs? No design QB runs in this play. Like, that's okay, though. We're not looking to be overly aggressive. We got a ton of options. Speed option.
Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. The option look.
And there's a hold.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what.
And we didn't get it anyway, so. That's okay. That's okay. Accept it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just.
They're gonna accept it. We're gonna get another play. Oh, I like that. Shallow cross with the wheel. Jolie on the wheel. If they play man, they're not. They're in cover 3.
But they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal.
Roll out McCall. Hit B. Not in the end zone. That's fine.
Coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be.
I shanked it. It's in though. Awesome.
It is good.
Awesome. Great first drive. Back on offense.
Line gets set. 1st down.
We're gonna audible this. We're gonna give Jolie an in.
Receivers off and will run
Oh,
their
cross.
route
Okay.
based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's McCall.
Got it. Oh.
And he dropped it. For all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
We're gonna put Hollywood Smothers in here.
The
Dig pivot.
brings up a 2nd down.
Jolie, you got a streak.
He's looking to throw.
Not a great throw. Not a great decision by me, but
And
6
he'll
yards.
step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Never upset with 6 yards. Halfback sub here. Speed option.
Trying to pick up a 1st
3rd
down.
and 4. Gonna read to the end.
They'll run the option. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2.
Wait a second there, guys. So speed option. Make the read. Make the pitch. Look at that ball. That ball is going to the halfback and then glitches up to Jolie. That was aimed for Jolie. And then does that. How about that? How about that? Well, that's a tough way to not convert. 4th and 2 on their 37. We are going to go for it. There's no way that we are going to not attempt this.
They have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be.
Let's go, Jalen Coit.
Locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish.
Where do we want to
doing
run?
a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles.
Spot Y corner. We like this.
Make that
They
quarterback
are
feel you for a whole
in.
length
Looks
of
like
the game.
man coverage.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Got it. Jolie.
And it's incomplete. A missed.
Oh my goodness. What the heck? Okay, that's fine. Jordan Poole, you're going to be in. This is going to be for you to block. We're just going to go verticals.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field.
Okay, Justin Jolie starting to piss me off. I was excited to have him, but he is dropping passes left and right here, guys.
Their mindset, though, and I think they need to
Inside zone, I like this setup. As long as the O-line can get the block here.
On the ground.
Okay, come on.
Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to
We're
the
fine. We're fine. It's all good. Okay.
I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense
We're
is gonna
fine.
continue to focus
We're
on
fine.
running
Get the
football.
first. Grayson McCall got out of bounds. Awesome.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Weird play call, but
Wide
let's go with
receiver
it.
coming across in motion.
Don't really know the read here.
Looking to pass. It's McCall.
Why? That's the read.
Got his man quickly.
Perfect. Awesome. Noah Rogers, good first half so far. 2 catches, 29 yards. We got Hollywood Smothers here. Smothers, okay, good run, 7 yards.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on
Big
the
jet
first down,
sweep.
That second down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The tossback could honestly be open if they're in man coverage. They're not in man coverage. Oh, damn it.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
A great play by that DB.
He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
DB had me fooled. I saw him going deep. I threw it. Okay, that's fine.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
We're fine.
I know we're being sexy to throw the football, but
Deep whip by Jolie. We got Rogers. We got
They will
X.
just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Go for it. Yep.
Gonna try to get it
Out of bounds. Yep.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Touch
Well,
pass.
2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush
Going to
outside
Noah
the pocket
Rogers.
and make a quick
DN's gonna
decision.
decide
No
the
one's
play.
open, I'm taking off
Great
and
block.
running. And 2, get out of bounds. No
Okay.
need to take
Wide
a
receiver
big
missed the
hit.
stock
Just
block. I'm
save
sure you all
yourself,
saw
save
that,
the
but you know,
body.
we still turned it into like
First
20
and 10's
yards.
coming up. Well done.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Hand it off. Oh, or RPO. Okay. Hand off.
Looking for space.
Yep.
It's wide.
Perfect.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs,
PA double post. They're in man coverage. If they're in man, Jolie's wide open. If they're in zone,
kind of create some confusion.
Jolie's not. They were in zone, but we threw it anyway. That's fine.
And good hands there by the defense.
2nd and 1.
Shot to the end zone. Already
We'll
the
see if we
chips
can get the
up
deep
in
play.
range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
Oh, there we go. Hell yeah.
Gets it all the way down to the 2.
Hell yeah. We gotta get in the end zone this time, though.
Fighting for that end zone. That gives him 54 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. They'll try to pound it
Hollywood
again.
Smothers, touchdown.
And he takes it to the house.
Great job, Hollywood.
Back.
Get the crowd
I
going.
can hear the defensive coordinator.
That's awesome. Perfect. We stopped them. We're on offense now. Play action jet sweep. We just threw an
First down
interception
here
on this
with
play.
time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Well, I'm liking it. I'm liking setup. B.
Wide open downfield. And he's still running
Hell yeah.
after the move. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the
Slip
25.
screen.
Big
That's
play
Waters in
offense
there.
that has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25.
Great. Got it. Touchdown.
They've got the screen set up. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll run
Touchdown.
it in the
Crowd's
end zone.
rocking right now.
Touchdown, NC State.
Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Sorry about that one, folks. The Paparuskis thought they heard something. Without further ado, let's get back into it. So we got a minute 20 here, a 2-minute drill.
NC
We're on our own
State
9-yard
sending
line.
the offense back onto the field. Boy,
We're gonna see if we
David
can't
loves to
get some
stack
points
another
here.
touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did
Pull that in,
such a good
Jolie. Go out of
job on
bounds.
the last drive. Everything in
He didn't
rhythm,
get out.
moved the ball
He
down
did
the
get out.
field,
He did get
didn't
out.
make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on
Did
this.
he?
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort
Didn't
of
get out.
communication was
Okay,
going
that's
on
fine.
that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So we're in
The
empty
offense
here.
uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a
We're
quick
gonna give A
breather.
a streak.
Looking for a man. It's McCall. They're bringing heat.
Oh goodness, way to get that ball away, Grayson McCall.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate.
Chico Bennett was in on that
For
play.
a fumble, it'll be 3rd down. From
They're
the gun, wants to pass.
sitting
Coming after it.
in cover 3.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass.
There's not
It's
much you can do. I
incomplete.
mean, they're just sitting in cover 3 there.
Will
Ugh,
have to bring the punt team onto the field.
so grimy.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch, called for and made.
They scored. They went down and scored.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up.
We're gonna go for it.
Halftime.
We're gonna see if we can't get a tutty here.
Wants to throw on first down.
He hasn't beat by a step. He hasn't beat by a step.
High and deep down the left side. The pass is
Damn.
incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just
That's fine.
enough time to get off one final play of the half. On second down,
We're going
he
X.
keeps firing. He's not afraid to
Concepcion, pull that down. Pull that down.
Stretch it inside the 10.
He got tackled on the 2-yard line as the half expired.
Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half.
God
Stopped
damn
on
it.
A touchdown-saving tackle. First half in the books. Time now to join
He got taken down at the 2-yard line as time expired.
For everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
All right, well, we're kicking this off here. We got to put up more points. We left 4 on the board on the field goal attempt on our first drive. Pick 6 obviously didn't help. Still have the lead, but we keep having to go the whole length of the field.
Handoff from the gun. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Coach is always hard about
RPO, they're bringing a blitz here.
When you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
No, no blitz.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first
Let's
down.
go read screen.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back,
Snap
it's
it.
McCall. Trying to get behind the
Concepcion,
defense.
touchdown.
Snags it down the
No,
right
not
side.
touchdown because it was almost out of bounds, but
And
Concepcion,
they'll do
big
more than
yards.
move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down.
Read swing, read swing.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Here's a quick throw. Out
Great
the
job. Jordan Waters, hell yeah.
Right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And with that pass right there,
CJ Bailey's coming in for this play because we are going to go
That's a good day
QB
for the offense.
draw.
Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but this whole really strong, put up some good numbers.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer.
Instead of Poole, we're going to go Kendrick Raphael. Hand the ball off.
If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done now.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
That's good.
He pushes his way down
5 yards.
as they get closer and closer.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an
Go
offensive
Lee's out,
offense
Green
thrives.
in,
3rd and
Collins
long,
out,
hey, a good
Grimes
defense will run
in,
that play to
Waters,
make sure
call,
you're
yeah. Read option, simple as that.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Get to the edge, get to the edge.
So
Heck yeah,
close to the
Grayson
end zone.
McCall.
He almost spaced it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Oh, that was awesome.
Man, as a defense, your eyeballs get so big when that QB takes off and runs.
That's all you have
And
for
what great
Wildcat?
effort by
Yeah.
the quarterback to lay out, but the defense does a great job getting to him, getting him on the ground.
Single back is
stopping
just the
him
one
short.
formation. I knew that one. We're going to go zone toss.
NC State will line up with a
They're
first
kind
and
of set up
goal.
to stop it, but they're not really set up to stop an inside run.
Try to barge their way in.
Hell yeah. Touchdown.
And they add 6 more to the board.
Let's pile it on here.
The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play.
Oh, had him, but
And
dropped it.
Slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here
Bailey's
comes
back
the offense
in.
on 2nd down.
Concepcion, for, oh my goodness, they are asking for a touchdown here.
Misfire.
No, they're
The
not.
last
No, they're
play,
not.
they'll go back to the air.
Bailey, though, gets his first career completion.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has
Great cutback from Smothers, 4 yards.
4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
When you're a defense, you stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little
This team does not blitz. Virginia is sitting back zone coverage every time. Or, I mean, man, so they're sitting back not bringing pressure.
With a 3rd and 6. Looking downfield, it's McCall. He's got the tie.
Hell yeah.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. Unleashes one. A strike down.
Hell yeah. Kevin Concepcion. Let's go. Hell yeah. Big time play from McCall. Big time play from Concepcion. I think that puts us up at what, 28, 31? What are we at? 31. Let's keep adding to it.
Has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything
Great run. Great counter.
is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
Inside zone here.
You got a big
Oh, this is
lead.
wide
Just
open. This
keep
is wide
piling
open.
on until they find an answer.
Right back to the well.
Heck yeah.
Down at the 40, but he picks up 5.
Jordan Waters having a great game so far.
It's a point in the game, I think,
Quick pass,
as
we're gonna run a
coaching
touch
staff,
pass
where
here.
you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats
They were on that one.
and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and
They were on that one,
nice
but they're
job
not going to be on this
understanding
triple
the touch
option.
pass, it could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Yep, just get it to
He'll
him.
toss it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was
Same
off
thing,
to the
QB
races.
slot.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. On the option.
Yep, got it.
Now the toss.
Toss
And
slowed
the
down a bit
defense
too
makes
much. They
the
were a little
stop
too close
after
there.
a minimal gain.
Shovel, let's go shovel.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. Quick toss.
Heck yeah, great read.
He'll be brought down at the
Great play.
5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
DIY reverse, which I think this could
Linebackers
be
trying
fun.
to create some confusion. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Got it, touchdown. Ah, so close,
He's
1 yard
got
line.
it down to the 1 yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw.
I don't think this is going to work, but we're just going to run it
The
anyway.
idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing it.
Jordan Waters, touchdown.
And the punishment has been.
Heck yeah, dudes. We are out here. We are running the ball. We are playing well.
NC State
This
sending the
wheel
offense
RPO
back
is
onto the
super
field.
interesting.
How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown?
That's an interception.
And the
That was a
ball
bad play
is
by me.
picked off.
I had predetermined I was throwing that wheel long before the play. That's okay. Sorry, Grayson, it's going to hurt your stats, but it is what it is. That one was one I decided long before the play. I want to see if we have any fun plays, any fun trick plays, or anything like that. We got to pick one.
First snap of this drive
It's
will
not gonna
come
go.
from the 46.
Yeah,
Looks as if they didn't
that's
get
okay.
it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
that's fine.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag.
not seeing any double passes. We're gonna call mesh here.
Getting set for first down. Looking to throw, it's McCall.
Hollywood
He's
Smothers
ready
got
to
that
take
one.
a shot. Catch inside the 25.
Hell
They
yeah.
Get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on the option.
Fuck, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
On the pitch. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
Thanks for picking that up, Hollywood. For Grayson, I mean, great game. He's got 3 turnovers.
Great spot
One of them
to
is
start this
entirely
drive
my
for the
fault, though,
offense.
so I'm not going to hold that one against him.
He wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, Concepcion, you got to catch that, bud.
Everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And
First down,
excellent vision
awesome.
to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He's racked up 92 yards rushing now here in week 1. A
We're gonna give
solid
Raphael
start to
a little
this
touch
new
here.
campaign. Just on the edge of the red
Flip it
zone.
though.
First and 10 from the 21. Might as well give it to him again.
Perfect. Perfect.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities.
We want
on
to
second
score.
and 2.
We want to
Man,
put up,
that's the
break
advantage
40,
of having
put
a
more
good
points up on
coaching
the
staff
board
to
here.
Teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Jolie? Is that Jolie?
NC State. And the
No, it wasn't. That was
has
Rogers.
started.
Well, I think this home environment was just...
Hell yeah.
North Carolina
45
State has it back
to
in the
20.
offense, headed to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
Last player right there.
Well in hand.
We'll come out in Hail Mary. We're not going to snap it. Great game here. 45-20 victory over Virginia. Great way to start the season. We're going to get on with simulating a few weeks here now. See how the team does. I'm very happy with Jordan Waters. Very happy with Grayson McCall. Concepcion had some big plays, but overall was pretty invisible. Jolie ended up with decent stats, but overall, Justin Jolie dropped a lot of passes. He kind of let me down there, especially early in that first half. Grace McCall, though, played great. Hollywood Smothers was a great number 2 back for us. Jordan Waters, you can see there, 3 tutties, 103 rushing yards. He added a lot on the passing game, too. The O-line, honestly, I know we were only playing Virginia, not a great team, but the O-line definitely did their job. The O-line definitely played well. Let's see statistically how did the defense do.
But that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now.
Yeah, 629 yards of total offense. That's impressive. Player stats, McCall goes for 418 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I think he added 1 on the ground. No, he didn't. Jordan Waters does well. Hollywood Smothers does well. Noah Rogers actually really well in those triple option plays. Receiving, Jolie, Rogers, Concepcion, Jordan Waters added a good little bit. Hollywood Smothers played great. Dakari Collins and Juice Farine. Juice Farine has a lot of potential. Really fast tight end for us, good size. Jolie was the safety net. Defensively, Zach Myers, freshman free safety, absolutely outstanding. Devon Boykin played well. 2 tackles for loss by Dobbin Van, although he's hurt. 3 sacks, Red Hibbler, Noah Potter, Travali Price, and no interceptions. We're going to kick it back to the hub, the Dynasty hub. We're going to advance the week, and we're going to start checking in. Hopefully we can start moving up the rankings a little bit. So we're number 22 right now. Recruiting is good to go. Next week, hopefully we got a commitment here. No commits, that's fine. Jordan Waters, though, ACC Offensive Player of the Week. Well deserved, hell yeah. So number 15, NC State against number 19, Tennessee. Tennessee opened with a loss. Oh, also, one thing we didn't cover, head coach LaMichael James, former standout Heisman runner-up when he was at Oregon, takes over as the NC State head coach. Didn't cover that. Sorry about that. Heisman watch. Let's see how it's shaking out here. Ollie Gordon, that checks out. Shadur Sanders, totally overrated. Quinshon Judkins, fair. Travis Hunter, yep, I get that. And Carson Beck, very fair. Recruiting, we're not going to mess with it. A lot of coach points here. We're going to hit some upgrades. I went with Motivator, so I figured we're going to focus on using the school's bonuses to pull recruits at first. But what we're going to do here, I like to get up to number 3. The offseason training boost. The quarterback's got the offseason training boost. We're going to hold off anything else there. Against Tennessee, not playing this one. We're at Tennessee. I think we lose this one. NC State got blown out in real life, and we'll see how we do. Hopefully we can steal a win, but I think we're going to be 1-1 after this. The recruits like us, I'll tell you that. 2-0. We go into a Neyland Stadium, right? Neyland Stadium, and we take down Tennessee. Awesome. Love to do that. Tennessee is actually one of my favorite teams. I'm a UConn fan, but one of my favorite non-UConn football teams. I love when they do the checkered fans, checkered stadium. Love their jerseys. And Josh Heupel, man, he has a fun system. High scoring, up tempo, lots of excitement. So that is always cool. Recruiting, we're still good. We're number 12 in the nation right now. FCS West. We're just going to simulate it. If we lose to an FCS team in simulation after knocking off a top 20 team in simulation, then you know what? Tomfoolery, our fault for not preparing the team properly. Okay, nothing bad there. 3-0. Number 10 in the nation. We like that. Number 10 in the nation is very impressive. Aiden White, D player of the week. 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Let's take a look at the stats from that game. Aiden White, National D Player of the Week. Hell yeah, Aiden White. Concepcion, ACC Offensive of the Week. Not going to be national. That was not national worthy. We have a bye. Got a team schedule here. Let's take out some scores. Tennessee was a 3-point game. FCS West, we hung 70 on them. Okay. It doesn't have their stats. It's not like an actual team. But for Russ McCall, 310 yards, 4 touchdowns. Waters, 103 yards, no touchdowns though. Hollywood Smothers and Kendrick Raphael vultured some tutties there. That's okay though. Dakari Collins with a great game. Concepcion, Jolie with a great game. Rogers, only those 4 caught passes though, right? Anyone get negative? No, only those 4. Defensively, nothing special. 2 sacks total. 6 INTs though. That's where we really made a name for ourselves. Aiden White, Zach Myers, Devon Boykin, and Devin Marshall. Do we get any kick return touchdowns or anything? Nope. A punt return touchdown by Concepcion. I thought there might have been a special teams one in there with what the score was. Bye this week before we come back for a 3-game slate where we could very easily be 5-1 or 6-0. I'm really hoping that we're going to be 5-1 or 6-0. Recruiting still looks good, so we're just going to keep on trucking through. No commits yet. We're going to check out, we're going to schedule some visits. That's probably where I just messed up. But the recruiting, it's still, don't have hours available. I don't want to take any off of any guys. Sort by interest. Emerson. Yeah, we got to start consolidating a little bit, I think, but Heflin, at this point, we're not going for you. Kirkendall, we're going to stay on. Rasmussen, at this point, we're not going for you. Vernon, we're not. Schaefer, we're going to stay on for now. You're about to cut down. No, we're not. Wanda, we're going to stay on you. Carver, we're going to come off of you. Meter, yeah, unfortunately, we're off of you. Really was hoping we'd have a couple guys committing either for or against us by this point, because we don't have any hours to offer visits here, but let's see what we can do. Who do we want to adjust? No one, because we like a lot of these guys. Okay. Matabife, we're going to reduce hours because we are your only offer so far still. Koyoko, we're going to reduce hours just 'cause we're your only offer so far. See, this is the tough one. I think if we prioritize Brabham here, I think we could land him. I'm not gonna send the house though. We're gonna hard sell. What are we gonna hard sell him on? Pro potential, proximity to home, and program tradition. Same with a module E. I think we can't really hard sell though, because we don't have that in the hours. Let's see. Donovan Poole. You're looking good, so I'm not super worried there. Emerson. We're going to take that off. We are going to hard sell you. Perfect. Then we're going to come down to Weaver. We're going to hard sell you too. I'm not super into min-maxing all this. I know hard sell is better at this point, but I'm not going to waste a ton of time min-maxing every single player here. What we're going to do... No, we don't want him to visit that late. We don't want him to visit during the bye week. I think the bye week will be a good call. Take on a winless La Tech team. Better come out with the win here. Better be 4-0 when this pops up, because a loss to a winless La Tech would hurt, especially when we're number 10 in the nation. Van Buren commits elsewhere. That is fine. That is expected. We're 4-0. We're number 8 in the nation. We are happy. We are thriving. Perfect. 90 hours. Wandove. We're going to push hard for you because it seems like no one's really pushing hard for you. So there is the bunch there. We're going to lose Minatoga if we don't do anything, so we're going to adjust him. Hard sell. There we go. Scheduled a visit here, bye week. That's too late. I think we're going to lose him. We're going to land Jace DeBeer, though. Prince Asamoah. I really want Prince Asamoah. Great name. Reminds me of both Nnamdi Asomugha and Prince Amukamara. Feels like a combination there. We're just doing this so we get 40 hours so we can get Asomugha on the visit here. And then Kurt Teague, we're just going to have you hard sell. I think we're not going to have any issues landing you here, bud. Week 8, playing time. We got the soonest visit, and we got the lead. Prince Asamoah, he is coming to North Carolina State. This is a rivalry game. Wake Forest, NC State's a rivalry game. Okay, we'll have to pencil that one in. Advance to the next week. We better take them down here. I think we're going to take them down, no problem. We're going to be 5-0, and we're going to be up in, like, 7th or 8th place. Okay, we got Matoga. Hell yeah. 5-0, number 6. Hell yeah, we're number 6 in the nation, boys. Let's go. Let's come over here. We're going to upgrade some more coach skills. We're going to come back over to Motivator. Let's see. What do we have a lot of youth at? We have a lot of youth at O-line. We have a lot of youth at wide receiver and tight end. Let's get the wide receiver tight end one, and then we'll get the O-line one. Perfect. Taking on Syracuse. Syracuse is a tough game, but we're the home team, so that's a big advantage for us. A lot of hours left here now. Miles Marie. We're just going to hope that sticks. Prince Asamoah, we're gonna land you. You are coming here. Kurt Teague, I'm not concerned. We're gonna land you. Boyoko, we're not concerned. Kevin Thomas, not concerned one bit. Nambife, I just want to get you closed. So there you go, bud. Donovan Poole, perfect. In case it helps, week 8 visit right there. Losing Skylar Weaver's tough. Losing Juwan Godwin isn't fun. Jason McCain is fine. Juan Dove. We're up in the top 3 for Juan Dove, so that's awesome. James Lennon. Do we think we can close? I think we can close James Lennon. Look at the size. 6'5", 240. Hell yeah, bud. DeBeer, I think, is a lost cause at this point. Van Buren went elsewhere. Bramham went elsewhere. Craig Bullitt, I think we can steal. And Kirkendall, I think we could steal Kirkendall. I think we can land a 4-star athlete there. Easy one there. Week 7, I don't think the CFB's out. It's not, so we're not going to check anything there. Advance. Hopefully we're 6-0, but if we're 5-1, it's not the end of the world. 5-1 can still very much make the playoffs. Prince Asamoah, let's go. Only 1 commit is a little worrisome. 6-0, number 2 in the nation. Hell yeah, guys. 22 to start, number 2 at this moment. Still no CFP updates. We're not going to check any of that out. We're going to hold off until we get the CFP updates here. But let's go, folks. Interest status, we got Matoga, we got Asamoah, we got Kurt Teague. He's going to commit this week. Boyoko, we're going to land him. Kevin Thomas, we're going to land him. We're going to start putting more hours on some of these guys just to ensure that we land them. Kevin Thomas, same deal. 6'1", corner. Yeah, we want him. Pat Ames, 5'8", 190. I'm not sold on Pat Ames anymore. Very small. We'll scout him. It's only 30 hours. He is a bust. Okay, Pat Ames, easy. We're gonna land those 2. Juan Dove, we got the hours on him. Levi Amerson, ooh, it's a dogfight for Levi Amerson. Miles Murray, it's a dogfight for Miles Murray as well. We gotta hard sell him. We gotta hope that we can steal him with the hard sell. Bredesen, yeah, you're gone, bud. Sorry. Kevin Stubbs, were you 90 strength? 83 strength. Yeah, you're gone. James Lennon. We're gonna try. We're gonna give it our best shot to see if we can steal James Lennon. Jace DeBeer goes to UNC, so that's a tough one. I don't want to ever lose guys to UNC. Got the visit on Bullet here. We got the hard sell. No, we're sending the house. Yeah, we'll just keep sending the house. Moduli. Ooh, complimentary, so that's going to help us actually. Playing time. Awesome. Then we got Kirkendall. That's fine. 10 hours left is fine. Advance, we're getting to week 9 here. Five-star wide receiver Levi Amerson, small, 5'7", commits to us. He could be a monster out of the slot. He could be a monster at a running back. We might convert him to running back. Kurt Teague, 4-star linebacker. A 3-star center here in Mbife. 3-star center here in Donovan Poole. Big week for us. Big week for us. We did lose Jolie, we did lose Marie, and we did lose Bredesen, but we expected that. We weren't expecting to land those 3, so you know what? That's fine. Okay. Number 3 NC State against number 13 BC. We're going to simulate this game. Don't want to play it. Want to let the game do its thing. Quincy Boyoko. So now we got a ton of hours. So now we're actually going to start scouting a lot of these guys that we still are on. He's a bust, but 90 speed, 94 jumping, best friend. He's a good player. He's a good athlete. We're going to stay on him. Kevin Thomas. 86 speed, 90 change of direction, 90 agility. Zone coverage sucks. Man coverage is a little better. He's from Mooresville, North Carolina. We will stay on him. Joel Sherry. Pretty good lineman. We're going to stay on him. We're going to stay on Joel Sherry. We're going to increase our commitment to him. We're just going to send the house. Turan Surratt. Nope, not good enough for us. Avery LaBelle, we know he's good, so we're gonna stay on him. We're gonna increase our commitment to him. Dub, okay. I think UNC week's the way to go. 4 weeks out, yeah. Let's see if we can land 2 5-stars. Nation's number 9 and Nation's number 2 or so. Miles Murray, yeah, you're on. Tyrone Cantrell, understandable. Bredesen, get it. Bullet, damn. The visit combo did not work for Craig Bullet. Ahmad Jolie locked us out. Kirkendall. We're going to increase our commitment to you, bud. We're going to go back in the prospect list now, and now is where kind of fun begins, because now we look at who's left. CJ Ezekiel, you only got 1 offer. We're going to put you on our list. Niles Winbush, no. Tucker Minnis, that's a pretty fun name for your top 3. Jacques Felton, Vernon Spear. We're going to Vernon Spear. I think we take a look at some strong safeties here. Alex Canocchio, Eduardo Valenzuela, Josh North. Daryl Gaines, Chester Maples. Take a look at a few of the halfbacks we got over here. Lionel Longo, Manny Gels, Jose Harris, Marius Walter. And now we're just going to come back. We're not going to go by interest status. We're just going to go by default. We're going to look at the bottom of the list. We're just going to scout these guys. Marius Walter, bust. Pretty good ratings, but you know, we're not gonna offer any busts here. Manny Gels, scout, 1, 2, 3, and would you look at that? We found a gem. Who else do we want to scout here? CJ Ezekiel, just to get started. Good speed out of CJ Ezekiel. 89, solid. Still no CFP. We actually fell 1 spot. BC here, advance of the week. If we're 6-1, it's a loss to number 13. If we're 7-0, it's a win over number 13. 1 is great, 1 is not bad. 7-0. I actually fell in the rankings, but we're 7-0. We took down BC. This is turning into a magic season here, guys. After the horror that was Houston, I'm loving the magic that is NC State. We got our first CFP update, so we're going to take a look at all of this. Clemson is number 1. Michigan is 2. Ohio State is number 3. We are number 4. Actually, you got all 3 of these teams playing ranked teams. Georgia's comes in at number 5. Kansas 6. Oregon 7. Utah 8. LSU 9. Cincinnati in the Big Ten is undefeated at number 10. USC's number 11, Miami 12, BC 13. BC did not fall. Oh wait, this is the first CFP, so. Georgia Tech 14, Louisville 15, Notre Dame 16, Texas 17, K-State 18, Liberty 19, Cal 20, and UNC 21, Arizona 22, Penn State 23, Oklahoma 24, BYU out in the Pac-12, number 25. Heisman watch here. Let's hopefully we have a guy on there. We do not. Cade Klubnik. Cade Klubnik always appears on there. Will Howard's on there. Donovan Edwards, a Heisman regular. Jalen Milroe, a Heisman regular. And Troy Stellato. That's a new name. Never seen him as a Heisman finalist before. But it's not, obviously we're not finalists yet, but you know what I mean. The current CFP bracket, we're going to be number 4. No. Oh, because Clemson's an ACC team, so we are not an AQ here. So Clemson, Michigan, Georgia, Oregon. That's one heck of a top 4. They actually have all 12 teams from power conferences right now, and that's because the Pac-12 is now a power conference. Very interesting, something to keep an eye on there. Let's take a look at just the scores so far, then we're going to take a look at our team stats. So scores, oh, my bad. Team schedule. So we last checked here, we got a 34-13 win over La Tech, 28-20 over Wake Forest, 55-14 over Syracuse, and then a 3-point win over BC most recently to get to 7-0. Through 7 games. Let's take a look at the injury report here. Grayson McCall is actually hurt. Timothy McKay, Dakari Collins. So we're down our starting quarterback, one of our top 3 receivers, and a starting right guard. That's not good. Grayson McCall being down. Hopefully he... Oh, goodness. How long has he been down? He went down in the very last game. That's not good. So McCall was having a killer season. 19 TDs, 2 interceptions, 2,000 yards through, 6.5 games or so. Let's see. 6 or 7? 7. He got hurt against BC. So a hell of an effort by CJ Bailey then to win the BC game. Jordan Waters, great year so far. McCall was having a good year. Hollywood Smothers having a actually pretty poor year, but you know what? Good enough. Kendrick Raphael, we're playing well. We're running the ball well. Concepcion, Dakari, Justin, Noah, all playing well. Jordan Waters, Wesley Grimes is stepping up now. Hollywood Smothers stepping up. We don't spread the ball around like I would like. Juice Vereen doesn't have any catches, probably because we're only ever running 1 tight end out there. Obviously the playbook's not my dream, but I like how it's performing in Sim, and I like the options it gives me when I'm actually playing the game. My dream would just be spreading the ball out as much as possible, or maybe one day we'll go full triple option. You guys will see me operate the double wing. It's super fun for me. It's probably pretty terrible to watch though, so that's why we don't run it. Caden Fordham playing really well. Brandon Cease, Sean Brown's playing really well. We got Garrett McVeigh here. Brandon Cleveland. Not a ton of TFLs for us here. Not a ton of TFLs. Not a ton of sacks either. Only... Ooh. We are not pressuring the quarterback at all here. Interceptions. Aiden White with 6. Aiden White might be one of the nation's leading DBs. Kicking, we're kicking well from the faceless man. Kick returns, Jalen Coyte's got 1. Punt returns, Concepcion's got 1. Solid year so far. Solid year all around. Really happy with how things are going here. But now let's just do a quick recruiting check. Lennon, Texas Tech, that's okay. We knew it was going to be an uphill battle for him. Kirkendall, we're number 1. Kevin Thomas is going to come here. Joel Sherry, Avery LaBelle, Jose Harris. What are we looking at for you here, bud? We lost Bullet to Coastal. 2-star with 92 speed. We're going to keep him on the board. We are not going to offer him, but we're going to keep him on the board because I don't think anyone else is going to really jump in on him. Greg Bullet to Coastal. Funny enough, our quarterback is from Coastal. Tucker Menace. Yeah. Not what we need here, bud. Vernon Spear. I know Tucker Menace. I think we scouted him earlier. We were gonna leave him on, but I don't think it's worth it. Vernon Spear, you're a gem. You're a 2-star. You're a big boy. We're gonna bring you in. Danny Wells here, another gem. We're gonna push hard for you. Lionel Longo. As a halfback, not bad, not great. You can probably play a little wide receiver too. We're going to keep you here just for now. Sorry, Josh Norris, nothing there for you. EJ Ezekiel, you are a bust, but you are really good. You got some good abilities. I think it's worth bringing you in. Daryl Grimes, he's a gem. You good. We're going to bring him in, 3-star safety. And then finally, Chester Maples. What do we got here for me, bud? A bust. 81 speed, strong safety. Chester Maples, you are not him. You are not going to be part of the Wolfpack. So we're going to simulate here against Stanford. This would be a bad loss here. Hopefully we're going to be 8-0 after this one. Don't want to lose to 1-win Stanford. But we are without our starting quarterback. We did lose to 1-loss Stanford. CJ Bailey. CJ Bailey could not get it done. Could not lead us to victory against 1-loss Stanford. That's about a nightmare scenario for us. 3-point loss. It's not on CJ Bailey at all. We put up 37 points. We just gave up 40. That's on the defense. Bailey, let's see. Only 1 interception. He played really well. 350 yards. He played really well. Waters ran the ball well. Smothers had a touchdown. Offense played well. Defense couldn't stop him. That sucks. But we're not going to let it beat us down. We got Virginia Tech next. Got UConn. Got Pittsburgh. Hopefully we can go into this UNC game with 1 loss only. It would be a real bummer if the wagon wheels start falling off here. Scheduled a visit. We're going to bring you in for the UConn game because I think we're going to dog walk UConn. I'm a UConn fan. I think we're going to dog walk UConn. Bring you in for the UConn game as well. Kirkendall, same shit. I think that this UConn game is going to be ugly. Jose Harris, sorry, but I don't think I'm going to end up offering you. Lionel Longo on the inverse. 6 foot, 198. We're not going to offer you. We're going to go any state here. I don't want to just look at recommended. We're going to look at quarterbacks. Who's available? Donnell Mabin, Kareem Matlock. We're not going to bring in a quarterback named Bob, that's for sure. Trey Bale, yeah. No, Trey Bale, you kind of look like a loser, bud. Rakeem Cave. Jamison Adai. Randy Stack. Trevor Hodges. Jalen Mayo. Steve Doucette. Cam Michaels. That's everyone. See if we can't find some gems here. Now, Mabin, you are not a gem. Kareem Matlock, what do we got here? Not a gem either. You are, you're terrible. Trey Bale, not a gem. There we go, now by default. Cameron Michaels. Not super great, not super great. That's fine though. Offer US on 95 speed there. Sorry about that again, guys. Puppers don't like sounds. So, advance here. No commits. Randy Stack locked us out. That's fine. Number 11, we're 8-1. And we're still undefeated in conference, so that's a good one here for us. the recruiting board. We're gonna put hours towards both these guys. Steve Doucette is a gem. He's a 4-star gem receiver, which is pretty awesome. I think it's pretty fast too. 94 speed. Cam Michaels, 95 speed. So we're gonna really make a push for both these guys. We want both of them. Jalen Mayo, unless you're a gem, you're not getting an offer. Trevor Hodge, you're 6'4". You're a bust, but you're 6'4". You can jump. I really want to offer Trevor Hodge a scholarship. Jamison Adai. Maybe this is Jonathan Adai's son. You know, for the lore, we're going to bring in the son of Jonathan Adai. Hakeem Cave. Oh, I didn't mean to offer you. Scout you first. I really didn't mean to offer you, Raheem. And then Dion Brockle. No hours. Trevor Hodges. We're gonna keep thinking on you, bud. Against UConn. Hopefully we can pull out the win here. Kevin Thomas commit. That's a big one. That's a good one. Oh, we lost Juan Dove to Georgia. Dang, couldn't overcome Georgia and Alabama. 8-2, we lost to UConn. We've lost to 2 teams that have combined for 3 wins. They're combined for 2 wins when we played them. So 4 now, I guess, but we've lost to 2 one-loss teams. We're down to number 21 in the nation. That's a death blow to our playoff chances. I think now it's pretty clear that if we want to make the playoffs, we got to win the conference championship and then hope for a little bit of chaos here. Got 19 total dudes here. We're going to offer Trevor Hodges just because 19 dudes, 19 commits. Probably a pretty good number. So we're not even guaranteed to land all of them. So like that. Let's see how we stack up here. So Georgia's number 1, Miami, Notre Dame, Oregon, LSU. We're not going to look overall. ACC, number 23 in the nation here. Only 9, whereas a lot of teams have more, but a lot of teams are also right around where we are. Advance to Pitts week. Hopefully we're 9-2. 9-2 still has a chance at the playoffs. 8-3 just has no chance at the playoffs. 9-2, number 16 in the CFB. We have a chance. It's rivalry week. Let's see what conference standings are. They're probably pretty close. Ohio State lost to Wisconsin, you saw. If we win this game, we're playing for a conference title against Clemson. If we lose this game, we are likely out of the conference picture because UNC would have the inside track over us. ACC is an elite conference this year. We got 5 teams in the top. We got 6 teams in the top 20, 3 in the top 5. So let's do our best here. Recruiting. Same as it's always been, except we did lose Manny Gels. That's a tough one. But hopefully Steve Doucette. We can't get a visit on any of these guys. Visits are done. So 18. Let's take a look at the prospect list. I feel like we need to add a couple guys. Tim Tafisi's an option. Taylor Balducci is who we're gonna add. Let's scout him. He might be terrible. He's a JUCO. Pretty good for a JUCO. We're not gonna offer him though. Back over to the list. Let's take a look at middle linebackers. Jason McKenzie, UNC kid, 3-star. We're his number 1 team. As long as he's not utterly terrible, he's ours. 86 speed, 71 size. Jason McKenzie, you're going to come play for NC State. So, we're playing this game. Let's jump right in. Season 1. Number 16 against number 17. If we win, we're playing for a ACC championship. Ready up. Let's see what we can do here. The defense is gonna have to step up. Defense is gonna have to play big. They're capable of it. They can do it.
Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina. Carter
We're home,
Finley
too. That's
Stadium,
big.
Home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute.
We're gonna run the kick return, and then we're gonna obviously go to play the
Into
offense.
the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Out of the end zone.
Ooh, senior day too.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a
Grayson
good one.
McCall's back.
The
That's
Wolfpack
awesome.
offense comes out to get things started in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see.
Okay, let's get this.
First down here for the offense.
On this type of play, I look for A coming back over the middle to look for the backers to run. Backers don't run. Jordan Waters. What crisp unis, both teams. The white and red for NC State's nice. The Carolina blue, it's one of the most iconic jerseys though.
They're going to run it.
Got the first.
Looks as if NC State has a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw.
Oh, needed a little bit more time. I like Jolie matched up on the wheel against the linebacker.
Now they face
Third down.
Trying to pick up a
Jolie
first down.
out.
Now the quarterback
I'm
changing
thinking
the
they're in cover
original
2 though.
play call. Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Shit.
And they got
They
it.
blitzed. We had no time whatsoever then.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one.
We had no time on that 3rd down.
Run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
Amari Hampton, yeah, big time player. Camion Rucker, big time player. They score early.
They'll get this drive started.
I have a
from
feeling
the
that it's gonna be
29.
we're gonna need to put up a lot of points here.
Power football with the run. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Deep in the season, that
Big jet
air
wheel.
all around you,
Waters
and this feels
could
like
be
a
wide
football
open, but I think they're cover 3.
This is a
So
game that
cover
will
3 is
impact
not
college
gonna work.
football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have
They're
bowl
not.
game
They're man.
implications as
They're
well.
man.
There's so
Big
much
play.
riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They have had to wear
Shallow
that
cross,
beat
yeah.
down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches.
Oh my goodness.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. I'm not positive.
They're
that
bringing
first
pressure
down
here,
marker
guys.
Might be in the next count.
We got this. We got this. We got this. I'm not worried. I'm not
On
worried.
3rd and long, he'll
Hey.
need to loosen up that arm.
Pick. Okay.
And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down.
No different than a punt, really. Pretty different than a punt. 14-0.
Offense
14-0.
working from the pistol.
Shit. Okay.
Back to throw. It's McCall. Trying to make magic with his feet. At
Great
the
play,
45,
Grayson.
He's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The stack on the left side making me think blitz.
They'll throw
Not
it
a
on
blitz,
first
though.
down. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Damn.
Can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The DN made an inside move, got right by the tackle.
Now it's second down.
Bad read, bad read, bad read.
In the
Yeah.
backfield, it's Waters. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, we're empty. They have 8 dudes on the line of scrimmage.
This one from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's
Yikes.
picked off.
Oh, this might be a loss for us, guys.
Got room on the return.
Grayson McCall, what kind of an angle is
He's
that?
inside the 40. Running inside the 20.
What the heck?
Tar Heels.
That is not what we wanted.
Put 6 on.
Sorry once again, guys. You know how the deal is at this point. It's 21-0. We're losing this game. It's unfortunate. We're gonna probably lose our chance to play for a conference title. We're gonna definitely lose our chance at the playoffs. Unless we can come out. It's only the first quarter. Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Now I'm in my head. Now I'm falling apart. Now I'm trying to force things.
Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake
The
themselves
triple
up.
stack over there. What are they running with that triple?
It's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick.
We're down 21. We need to make up 21 points. We're not blocking super well here.
They're facing a third down. Back to throw, it's McCall.
Get it. Get the yards, Grayson. Get out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds, but he's
That's
got a
fine,
first
that's
down
fine.
on the play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period. And
We gotta step up here.
Carolina's on top.
They're
They
sitting
wanted
in the
to
double
strike
mug
first and
every
strike
time.
hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. He's going to take off.
Yep, slide, second and inches, that's fine.
To avoid the hit, a nifty pickup there.
Nice job
Interesting
by the
play
defense.
here.
Back in the pocket, you can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progression.
I could see why
Drive it
being
home,
wide open on this
take
wheel.
off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Trying to get to him. They get to him as he throws.
Third interception.
And it's picked
That
off
one.
again. His
Oh
right
my goodness. What is it, 27, 24?
On first down,
21.
here comes this offense. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
We're going to rotate over
Lost
for
a
cover
fire
3.
on 2nd down. And the
This is
defense
bad.
gets to the quarterback.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
Concepcion
Make him feel
break.
uncomfortable.
Oh
Make him
my
feel that
goodness.
pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw.
Oh
and
my
they can't
goodness, we
convert
are
on third
struggling.
down. Wolfpack will line up to punt it up.
Okay, we're punting.
Good job by the coverage unit.
We're on offense.
North
Let's start
Carolina
handing it off.
State has it back in the
We got
offense
away, we
to
went to the run,
field.
but they are
They've
loading
got
the box
nothing done
every
so
single
far.
time.
They already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach,
We can get some
wondering,
points here.
what didn't I
We can
say,
bring
what
out
didn't I
2
do to get
possessions.
my team ready to
We'll
go?
have a
Because we
chance.
look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Joe.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh.
And
Let's
a
try
holding
to
call.
find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
1st and
Line
16.
gets set, first
Yeah.
down. Dropping back, it's McCall.
They're in zone. We got
Fires on the
Joliva.
move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on
We have
his
more first
way.
downs from them.
A tremendous pickup on that one. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards and the ball spotted at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it
Hollywood
in the end
Smothers,
zone.
okay, 3rd and
Gets
5.
it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9.
Play type
Well, we
option.
know this defense
Triple
is one that
option.
plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25
Motion
unit
triple.
in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch.
Justin Jolie, touchdown.
first down for the offense.
Maybe that's how we beat UNC.
Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now the defense has got it, and they're
What's
going
that age like milk as the running back ignores the pitch?
NC State sending the offense back onto the field.
Some things just aren't meant to be. It seems like this might be one of those things.
But now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. Going for it all. He's
Perfect.
inside the 15.
Hurry up. Two possessions. Two possessions was what we said. Whether that's 21-7 or whether that's 28-14, two possessions is what we said.
Lead, but play it just right, and
Oh,
maybe the
snap
other
it.
team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they will score.
Hopefully we kept him out of the end zone.
Offense
did.
set on first down.
I wish I could flip this. I don't want to run this short side.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
You know what we're gonna run?
Yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place.
Putting
to
it in
call
juice
that
vereen,
play.
whether it's open
I
or
think
not.
This offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off.
We couldn't even get it off to him.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the run.
Oh,
it's
what
runners.
a block there. You guys see the left tackle there?
Make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Left tackle with a
They'll use a
full-on.
timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll
Full-on
down this
pancake
one
of the
quick.
linebacker. That was pretty sick.
First down here for the offense.
28-14, two possessions. We got this. We can do this.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second
I say
down.
we got this, and then
Couldn't
the
make
DB
connection
makes the
last
fucking
time. Let's
break
see
of
if
a
they throw it
lifetime.
again.
Sorry for this, the F block.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
We need to get Jordan Waters going, but we can't. UNC's a better team than us.
That didn't bust for a long one. Now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Perfect.
And the deep shot is complete.
We want to keep him off balance.
NC State going up tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating
Keep 'em off
that
balance.
they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
We can do this.
at the
We can do this.
perfect time right there.
To the air. It's McCall. Trying to escape and
Concepcion,
get
big-
it himself. It's loose. Oh, the offense very
Grayson McCall,
fortunate
don't
to
you
fall
dare
on
do that.
football. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Finally
Hollywood
pulled down,
Smothers,
but not
good run.
before moving the chains for a first down.
You don't always have to run the section.
Motion
plays,
inside
right?
zone, we
It doesn't
like
have to always
that.
Be up tempo and fast and
They are just
spread,
double
and all that
mug
stuff. Sometimes you
nonstop.
just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully, get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a
We're gonna
second
look for
and long
Hollywood.
coming. He's looking to throw. Let's it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in his hands.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal.
Yeah, damn.
And the
Well, I got
pass
caught up.
rush
The
is
DB played him to the
effective,
inside.
and
They played him to the
tackle him at
outside, so he got
19.
forced to the
And
inside.
on fourth down, they'll try to
We'll take the field
salvage
goal.
the drive with a field goal. It's good.
Okay, and they scored.
North Carolina State has it back in the
31-17,
offense
okay.
into the field.
Just 2
This is
possessions
when
still.
the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
At the touchdown.
All kinds of running room. At the 30.
Hell yeah.
The 10.
That's what we needed right there.
Take it in. They
Energize the crowd. Keep UNC off the board here. 1 possession game, our ball.
getting deep in the third quarter. Minute and a half to go here. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas.
Justin Jolie just
Wide
tied it up.
open ahead.
Justin Jolie just tied it up.
Into the end zone.
Hell yeah, guys. Okay, NC scored. That's fine.
This
That's
offense
fine,
is
'cause right now we're
feeling
toe-to-toe
itself
with
right now, and momentum's coming along with it. To the air, it's McCall.
Right now we are big play after big play after big play.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for room. It's Waters. And he was able to push forward for a solid
We got this.
gain
We got
as
this.
the
Four's
clock
up in the air.
strikes
Four's
zero
up in the
here
air.
the
We got
third.
this. Fourth
Guys,
quarter.
we've reached the end of
We're
the
at home.
period, and North
Let's not
Carolina's
lose.
on top.
If
And
we
that's
win, I
what
think
ends
we have
the
an
deal as they
inside
take a look
chance
at the
at the
national
playoffs.
rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. We'll get this
We're
quarter
gonna look for
going
Goof
with a
call.
second down
Concepcion,
play.
you gotta go.
Now
Go's
the
not
play
gonna be
fake.
open.
Looking for space to the left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not
Oh,
before he
we
makes
gotta
it to
keep
the
going
30
here.
and
We gotta
gets a
keep going
first
here.
down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the
Heck
flex, we
yeah,
see the
Jordan
highlights all the
Waters.
time, but that's a tough
Up
thing
and
to do.
go.
It made it look pretty easy.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Pressure coming. Brad behind the line. It's Waters. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking.
That's fine. That's fine.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
3rd and 13. RPO
If they
read
can
swing is
convert
not
here,
the
that
play.
type of play can really give you a shot of
to work.
momentum.
PAY cross could well.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
Oof, right tackle.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from
Okay.
inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the back. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's McCall. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch on the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran
Hell
out
yeah.
of bounds, and he has the first down.
Not getting too excited yet because we're not in the end
This
zone.
offense lines
But
up feeling awfully good after that big play. And that's a very productive.
But that was a play we
bringing
needed.
up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback. When you run these
We got Hollywood here. Hollywood, you're getting the ball.
Get such positive yards like that. Continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll play it.
He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll
Oh,
pass.
damn it.
And this sophomore able to reach.
We're
some
okay.
havoc
This is
and
what
get the
rivalry
sack.
games are about, guys.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Yeah, their pass rush has been freaking fantastic, and I just lost it.
And it's his 4th interception of the game.
Bring him down, bring him down. Game's not over.
In on him after
But it's up to the defense. Defense stopped them. We still have a chance.
Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. NC State quick to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense is first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's McCall.
That's fine. That's fine.
Pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
What the
2nd
hell?
25, they're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Pocket starts to collapse. Using the back as a receiver.
Oh goodness! Oh
on the
goodness!
screen.
Oh goodness! We got a lead.
Got enough space. Touchdown.
They got the lead back. 55 seconds.
No time to
Down
waste
4
here.
in
They
legacy
gotta
drive.
get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Legacy driving there, giving Concepcion the deep.
He wants a big play here late.
We're going to our playmaker,
And it's
yeah.
knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. They got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
We need a touchdown.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose
Okay.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got a man, it's Rogers. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Try to get it on the ground. NC State will pick up the 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Makes the grab. It's Rogers. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a
2
first down there
TDs,
in plus territory.
17
and now threatening
seconds.
to get the score. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Okay, 11 seconds, 24 yards.
Bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
That's fine.
Rush coming in hot, and they got
Doesn't
him
really
at
hurt
the
us a ton.
29. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Doesn't really hurt us a ton. Mesh spot with the wheel.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep
They're gonna be
this
cover
drive
3.
coming at 2nd and 15.
We can get Jolie up the seam.
Looking for a man. It's McCall.
They're not cover 3. They're man. Wheels wide open. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they've got the
Do
lead
you
in
guys
the
hear
first
that?
minute.
1 second left. We get the wheel route. We get the man coverage. We get the touchdown. Grayson McCall to Jordan Waters to keep our playoff hopes alive. Senior to senior on senior night. Look at that throw. Look at that throw. Look at the catch by Waters. Drags the toes. Stays in bounds. What a
You know what's great
job.
about rivalry games? Each side
48-45. NC State takes down UNC at home on senior night. Oh my goodness, how incredible. Grayson McCall, 41st win of the series. We got it. Where's the trophy? Give us the trophy. Jordan Waters with a monster game. So proud of the senior running back putting the team on his back.
They really did, and we saw some great
Hell
individual
yeah.
efforts in this game by the winning team too. So cool
We
to see some of
love
these players that have had
to see
terrific
that.
collegiate
Check out the
careers
stats here.
make some
First
of
off,
the biggest
10-point
plays of
comeback.
their lives in this
Or,
game.
I guess
A
21 at
rivalry
various
game
points,
that
but
just
10 points in
means
the
so
fourth.
much. This
500
was a
yards,
fun
5
one.
TDs for McCall.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
McCall
Pollock,
actually
our
led the team in
entire broadcast
rushing
team,
attempts, but that's just
Primary
because of the
State,
sacks.
this has been another
Waters, Smothers,
presentation
Jolie
of
with a
EA
rushing
Sports
touchdown.
College Football.
Waters through the air was dynamic. Jolie had a great game. Concepcion, Grimes, Collins. Defensively, Caden Fordham had a monster game. Wasn't going to let the seniors go home with a loss. No sacks, no interceptions. Defense still was not doing much to disrupt UNC. But we are playing for an ACC championship. We're playing against Clemson. I am going to call it here. We will come back. We'll come back next episode, and we'll play the off season here. We'll play the postseason. We'll play the off season, and we will get ready for season 2. Advance the week here. See how things stack up for conference playoffs, conference championships, and then we'll move from there. We're number 13. We're 10-2. This is Army Navy week, but we have Clemson in the ACC championship. Bye week. We're just gonna advance. And just like that, folks, championship game, contract extended. Let's take a look at who's playing to that this week. Western Kentucky against Rice. In the Pac-12 championship, there's no name for it. Utah against Oregon. Like I said, I messed up their conference game, so I'll fix that for next season. We got Colorado against Oklahoma in the Big 12. That one's messed up too. We'll fix that one. The MAC is Miami University against Western Michigan. Sun Belt is Louisiana against South Alabama. Liberty ECU. Hawaii UNLV. LSU Georgia. NC State Clemson. Indiana Cincinnati. Awesome. So we'll fix conferences for next season. That's where we stand. When we come back next time, we got the conference championship, we got playoffs. Hopefully we're in the playoffs.